Welcome back to the Black Light Podcast. ThonLexy here with another live reaction. Jesus Christ. There we go.
See, stereophonic sound for the home is recorded on two separate tracks, each one giving special emphasis to certain sections of the orchestra, as heard from those positions. Now, when played back simultaneously on two separate systems, the sounds are blended together to achieve a new dimension in a monaural recording.
Thumbs up, thumbs up. You guys know the rules of the show. We reach that goal of 20 bucks in the Cash App. We come back here and react tomorrow to Kendra G again. Thumbs up. Hit the like button on your way into the room. Make it happen. We got a lot of stuff to cover. Kendra G's in big trouble. Kendra G's in big trouble. Kendra. You just can't stop your man bias from shining through. You just can't stop yourself. Much love to Mick. He just dropped 10 on the show. That's the first Cash App of the day. He one of them ones. Usually representing the Dollar Crew. Appreciate you, brother. Much love. Way to get us going. Let's make goals so we can come back here tomorrow and react to Kendra G again. Let's go. Let's go. Let's make it happen. Y'all feel the room. Brendan was first. What's up, Brendan?
Mama, there goes that man.
We got in the building. McKinney, Texas. What's up, Will Stacks? Arcadia, California. Fort Worth, Texas in the building as well. RM, that's the greatest moderator on YouTube. How y'all doing today, man? I got off to a little bit of a late start. I didn't have the, I thought that I had the live public, but it wasn't. So I am going to keep the music playing a little bit longer just to let the room fill up because I had some issues. So I'm gonna let the clip play. Y'all hit the like button as we come into the room. A few more minutes, we're gonna get started. Much love to everybody who has joined us on this evening. We're gonna do quite a few archetypes today. There's a lot to cover, especially because we have to go backwards to further help expose Kendra G's hypocrisy. We're going to have to go backwards just a little bit. Not too much, but just a little bit. Charleston, North Carolina in the building. Mississippi in the building. Crooked letter I. Damn you, P-Valley, for not coming back.
Each one giving special emphasis to certain sections of the orchestra.
Let's get it, y'all. Glad to be back. New York.
When played back simultaneously,
New York in the building.
Systems, the sounds are blended together to achieve a new dimension.
Let's do good work, BLP family.
My dog, dog. Recording.
Indianapolis in the building. If you're from the Midwest, definitely stand up. Let's go. Yeah. Enjoy that Hawaii weather. Next level said P-Valley can stay gone. You're probably right. It wasn't, I'm not saying it was doing the culture any justice. Saying it was entertaining is all. Houston, Texas in the building. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I don't think we've even, Southside Chicago in the building. Much love to everybody representing the South Side of Chicago. Please be safe. And not to just assume that everything happening on the South Side of Chicago is life or death, but let's not kid ourselves. Just kidding. Shouts out to everybody in Chicago, everybody who's tuning in from Chicago. Much love. Welcome. Now, Dallas checking in the building. Much love. Got a lot of people out in Chicago. Much love to Nigel Williams. He's one of my good brothers. They call him the Natural. He has one of his first professional fights coming up in Texas. I love you, brother. Good luck. Now, South Florida in the building as well. A lot of range. You see like the whole I'm seeing a lot of different parts of the country in here. A lot of people know that this is going to be one hell of a show. Now, before I get started, let me take care of the announcements. Because there are some few things that have made news. Of course, we know Kendra G is going viral like crazy because, again, there was a POOKIE who she had a conversation with. You definitely want to stay to the end of the show. There's some other clips, though, that really, really shine light on her hypocrisy that I'm going to actually play. Also, O'Shea's been cooking her. MTR had his turn. And it just won't feel right unless ThonLexy jumps in on the topic. So you definitely want to stay until the end of the show because we got one hell of a feature presentation. Kendra G really stunk the place up. She keeps finding ways to step in shit lately. But this one definitely takes the cake in just exposing Kendra G's bias towards men. And what I've been saying since I first started reacting to Kendra G, she's a hypocrite of the highest magnitude, and she doesn't treat the men fairly on the show. I'm surprised that men even support the show. She doesn't treat them fairly. So we're gonna get into it. St. Louis in the building, Virginia in the building. Let's go. Indy weather is ass right now. Shouts out to everybody representing the Midwest. We're not there because of the mother. We're not there because of the weather. We're on a budget. But anywho, we have to get into the show. I want to break down. There's an archetype Kendra G had a call. There was a woman who lost her son. I'm very remorseful of that. But there are some things that I have to discuss in regards to Black women carrying themselves, how they carry themselves, especially for their age. I'm not going to stay here long. I'm going to get out of here. And I'm definitely going to stay for the Kendra cam because I know you guys saw what she working with. I definitely stay to the Kendra cam and then we out of here.
Yeah, you can. That's fine.
So we got to move on. What's up, Chubby?
Okay. How old are you,
Georgia
love?
in the
Can you hear
building.
me?
Yes.
St. Louis in the building. Let's go.
Kendra G Singles, the dating app, is available now on iPhones and Android phones. 42, what you do for a living?
Jesus, look how Black don't crack.
A realtor and a loan officer.
42?
A realtor
Yeesh.
and a loan officer. Okay. Do you have any kids?
Yes.
Oh, why you
I
saying like?
have two. My son passed away in January.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That's so fresh. Oh my God. How you holding up? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Okay. Okay, so you have two kids. Have you ever been married?
No.
No, okay.
No.
Okay. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Libra.
Libra. I know I can tell. I'm sorry to make you emotional. We're definitely keeping you in our prayers. I understand. I mean, listen, I can only imagine. I always say this, like when my mom passed, it was a pain like no other. And I just remember thinking that the only thing I think could be worse than this pain is losing a child. So I just have so much sympathy for anyone that's ever had to bury their child. When I lived in Chicago, unfortunately, there were a lot of killings in Chicago, and we would have the parents on the radio for different violent activities that they lost their children too, and I found myself bonding with a lot of the mothers in particular, and just years later, you know, them still.
Okay, Kendra G's making it about her. I must say, my bad, guys. I always do that at least once a show. I must say, my condolences. So sorry to hear about your loss. My God, I have sons myself. Couldn't imagine. I'm gonna say the obvious. You gotta go to therapy. It's too soon, man. Too soon a day right now. Not right now. And the crazy thing is normally I would say you're 42 years old, clock is ticking, you don't really have a lot of time to wait. For the sake of the next man who possibly gets involved with you, it's probably best that you do take some time. That's the truth. You're pretty raw, and I can tell. You should probably just chill right now. You know, you're going to be bringing your son up and breaking down in front of people. It's just too soon. It's too soon.
Still, really, it's like you don't really get over it. You just learn how to live with a broken heart. Yeah, you just learn how to live with a broken heart. But I will say this, your son is still with you, just not in the body, but in the spirit. And he's always watching over you. And he wants you to know that he's okay and that he's never going to leave your side. And there's nothing like having a...
I'm sorry, guys. I know that Kendra's heart is in the right place. And I know that she means well. But I don't like when people do this to people when they're grieving. Claim to know what God is thinking, claim to know who's watching over who. Religious people move really weird in society. They assume that everybody is moving how they are, and they accidentally insult people who are grieving all the time. Like, you'll lose a child and they'll be like, oh, it was in God's plan. God had a plan for that. And it's like, what if I don't feel like that? What if that doesn't comfort me? But anywho, I'm not saying that that's what this lady is thinking. I'm just saying I don't like this kind of stuff. It's one of those unconscious things that Christians do that they always get a pass for but never get checked for. And really, you can just be like, my condolences. And then you don't have to do the patronizing things that we hear every black person say when somebody's hurting. You don't know anything about what's going on. You didn't even know that there was a tragedy until the woman came onto your show. And now you're talking about his spirit is with her and all this other stuff like that. And it's just it's like, I'm telling you, for Christians to be supposedly prosperous people, you're quite pretentious, arrogant, and smug. And it's about time Christians got checked for not knowing how to handle grieving people. You all say shit that might not make a person feel better. Like, oh, it was in God's plan. What if it was a 10-year-old young person who his time obviously wasn't up? What are you talking about? Like, it's just the things that people have to hear around Christians is just...
Angel baby. Because, baby, when I tell you, you know, angel kids and angel parents, they got your back like no other. So you just take your time. Take your time. I know you came here to find love, but I don't want to negate the emotions you're feeling. You know, I don't want to negate the emotions that you're feeling. And I just wanted to speak that upon you. And just take your time. You know, it's not even day by day. It's second by second, girl. It's second by second.
Do what I want to do. It's my show.
Well, I appreciate it. I really, I don't even know what I came here for. I was on your live back in COVID when you first started.
Oh, wow.
I came over here and, you know, so I always was like, I want to get back on the show. I don't even know if I really wanted to come over here today for anything. I just kind of came on live and hit the button by accident when you came on the screen. I'm like, oh, wait. So it's like I do need comfort. I do need some type of love, but then I don't know if I'm quite ready for it. I don't know if anybody can really, because I want a friend first, of course. I don't want anybody to come in and sympathetic. Like, I joined TikTok for a mental break. I joined TikTok to help me with, you know, some type of comfort, some type of relaxation. And that's what I came over here for, more like fun, something to just take my mind off of things because it's so hard. So, but I didn't want to be a basket case. I was like, I don't want to come over here and be, you know, people looking at me because of this is what I'm going through. So it's like, it's just coming out now. I have built a community. I've been over here for like a month and I'm just like saying it because most people, when they...
Okay, now, my condolences. My condolences. But now that you're not here for dating at all, now you're starting to worry me. I'm not saying that I know for sure. I'm not even saying you haven't gone through anything. I'm not saying you haven't gone through anything. I'm not saying that you actually didn't lose your son because I can tell that you did. But now I'm worried about why you're on this call. I'm worried about why you chose to be a part of the show, why you wanted people to see you hurting. There's this thing that I see in my local area. I'm not active on Facebook like I used to, but I certainly pay attention to what people do in my city every now and again. And some people in my city, somehow they find a way to be like disrespectful, like in grief. And let me explain before anybody jumps the gun. What I mean by disrespectful in grief, have you ever seen people on Facebook and somebody just died or somebody who they care about, they lose the person, and they spend like the whole day like writing posts like, I just saw him yesterday and like, I can't believe that they not here, man. I don't even know where I'm at, y'all. Like, I don't even know what to believe, y'all. And it's like, for some reason, like when people do that, I start to think that you're grieving less and you want attention more. And not that you're not really grieving, but you're using your grief as an opportunity to gain attention that you wouldn't have been able to garner in any other sense. And I personally find it exploitive. I'm not saying that this is what you're doing, ma'am, but I'm saying now that you've said that you're not here for dating, I'm saying I got one eye open is what I'm saying. I don't know. I'm not saying you're cap, but I'm saying I'm starting to get suspicious. Why? Not trying to be mean. Still, with all due respect, all condolences to you. Black people, we don't know how to grieve properly. And I'm here to use an example out of this woman. A lot of times we find a way to be sort of like disrespectful in grief. We take grief as an opportunity to be seen. And I'm seeing it all over the Black community. If we're not hanging all over a coffin screaming so that we can be the story everybody tells when they go home, we're on social media garnering for the attention of people who don't care about us when we lose someone. This is not healthy, is what I'm saying. I've actually learned to block people like this. I found myself blocking people in grief. I can't watch it. If you've got to like the 5th post and it's been like, I'm in another stage of the day and you're still posting about how you just can't believe the person's gone and yada, yada, yada. At this point, I've already blocked you. And I say that saying sad fishing. That's good. That's good. I like that. Well, let's create a term because I'm not trying to be disrespectful because I don't know your circumstance. But what I'm saying is, and I certainly know you're actually grieving. I don't want to take that away from you. But I'm saying this looks bad. Exactly. Have you ever, if you've ever been at a funeral and you have a relative and their eyes are rolling because one of your family members are cutting up at the funeral, that's what I'm talking about. It's the issue we have with like the way that we grieve. We have to have people who don't know us around us validating us. That makes me think you always wanted attention way before the circumstance happened. And now that you have a justifiable out, it's like, but it's too extreme. But I say that to say, I don't know. Now that I know, now that you're not here for dating, now I'm kind of skeptical about you.
Say how many kids you have, I just keep it at 2. I don't even.
Much love to Arthur. He came through and took the sponsor spot. Let's go. Let's go. His name is Arthur A. Much love, man. Appreciate you, Arthur. He came through and dropped 20. Said, I know someone who's been doing this for 13 years. Me too. I actually know somebody in my local area, and I'm not gonna say her name, but she lost her mom some time ago, and I swear she garnered for attention for like 5 straight years. And then she got mad at people who got annoyed. She was like, y'all ain't never lost nobody. If you don't know what it's like to lose somebody, then that's why I use social media at event. It's like, nah, you want attention, ho. Tell somebody else that lie. Now, much love, Arthur. But yeah, I'm tired of it. It's disgusting. I don't like it. Stop it. Black people. Stop using people who you truly care for, and y'all had something that nobody knew nothing about. Stop bringing strangers into it to garner sympathy. It's pathetic, and I don't like it. It's not right. It's disrespectful to the person who passed away. Arthur dropped 20. Like, that puts us at 30? Yeah, we're at 30. Like, it's disrespectful to the person who passed away. Can I get some people to hit the like button? And I'm not saying that I know for sure that's what this woman is doing. But what I'm saying is, as I'm seeing this all over the internet, especially on Facebook posts, on social media, I'm seeing people use people who they really, truly cared about as attention magnets. And then when the grief dies out and nobody cares anymore, the posts stop, which means it's all about just catching that hot moment, right? We got to stop. I'm going to move on from you. We have to go to the Kendra cam first.
To do it. Let's see if I can get it. If you can see.
Oh, that's body look good, girl.
Okay, body's an A+. She doesn't switch any angles. Now, certainly time to move on. Yeah. Much love, Rome King. A lot to cover today.
Maryland. Hi.
Oh, is your name Emily?
Yes.
Emily, you're 35 and from Maryland? Kendra G Singles, the dating app, is available now on iPhones and Android phones.
Originally from Cameroon.
We live in Maryland?
Yes, I do. Hey, Kendra. Hey, girl. I watch you all the time on YouTube.
Well, thank you.
Yes.
Okay. You have any kids, Emily?
Yes, I do. I have a daughter. She's 6.
6? Okay. Have you been married?
No.
No. What do you do for a living?
I'm a nurse.
Nurse. And what's your zodiac sign? Do you believe in that?
No, I don't, but I'm a Taurus.
When's your birthday?
Slim the Major just came through and dropped 25 and said, I'm the show sponsor. Much love, Slim the Major. He dropped 25. That puts us at 55. We're halfway to go, baby. Look like we're going to be back here reacting to Kendra G tomorrow. That's what's up, people. Thank you for everybody who's been supporting so far. Much love to you, Arthur. You got bumped out of the spot, but you know we love you, dog. We love you, sir. That's sir. That's wisdom in the chat. I don't play. That's wisdom. Okay.
May 6th.
Oh, my birthday's May 7th.
Now, everybody was saying that she was nice and whatnot, but I got a bone to pick.
My birthday's May 7th. All right, let's get to it. So we got Emily, 35. She a Taurus, even though she don't believe in it, child. She's in Maryland.
the comment that do I have jaundice? Do I look yellow? Maybe it's the light that I'm using.
Well,
They said do I have
Jaundice.
jaundice? You know, when kids young when you have a baby and they're lacking I think it's bilirubin or something, so they're yellow. Somebody said in the chat that do I have jaundice?
oh no. So listen to them, girl. Forget them. All right. We got Emily, 35, Maryland, daughter that is 6, never married, is a nurse. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
God fearing, a good man who knows he's good. Because I believe that people know when they're good, Kendra, because
Here we go with the
they will
God
not
fearing.
let you do the stuff that they do to you, so they know.
Here we go with the God fearing.
Oh, that's a good way to look at it.
Or they wouldn't let your sister date someone like them. So
Ooh. If you wouldn't let your sister date you, that's how you know you ain't shit. Oh, what are your deal breakers?
smoking, if you don't believe in God, that's gonna be hard. And I can't really think right now because I'm just so excited to see you, Kendra. Yeah. So yeah, but smoking cigarette is just like a no for me. I can't stand that. And then you know, my faith is important to me, so I always see myself as you know, going to church on Sunday with the kids, Sunday school, Bible study, all of that. So I wouldn't want someone that doesn't believe in that because that's gonna always be a fight.
Okay. Should he look a certain way?
Now, I'm going to stop here. I'm not staying here long. I'm getting ready to get the hell away from her. Ma'am, I'm going to tell you straight up. You're a single mother. You already had a kid. You're not going to be able to pull a religious card. I'm here to tell you a lot of you other single mothers out here. Y'all aren't going to be able to be standing on religious high ground like the women who haven't spoiled their wombs yet. You all must stop. That's just not how all this works. Once you're soiled by another man, you're not anything special in the dating market anymore. I'm going to have to start getting brass because you women are thinking that you can come out here and wave the Bible in men's face and you done already fucked up. I'm tired of men getting preached to by women who have already been cutting up. Stop. We don't hear you. All we see is that baby and how much money it costs. Stop it. Now, I'm so tired of, I'm leaving you. I'm not staying here with you and to waste time because we actually got pressing matters this evening. Pressing matters. Kendra G actually had a call. Kendra G actually had a call with a guy. Much love to Arthur. He dropped 10 more. He says, I am the sponsor. Much love, Arthur. Appreciate you. We got a war going on. All right. I put this at 65. Okay. I know where I want to go next. While y'all praise Arthur down, I'm going to go over here and go to where we're going to go next. Here we go. I want you guys to keep this call in mind and how she handled this guy. We're simply here just for you guys to see how Kendra handled this man. And I want y'all to pay attention because this part of the call is going to be this call in particular is going to be important on the later parts of the show. Okay. Like later on, this is going to be even more important because when you see how Kendra G handled this guy, you guys are going to understand why her hypocrisy is so high. This is a guy who had 5 kids by the same woman, right? And watch how she treated this guy.
Hello. Hi, Kendra.
That was an accident. I don't know how I got to that. That's old.
So,
How are you doing?
what's your name?
My name is Ken.
Kendra G Singles, the dating app, is available now. The Wi-Fi y'all got in Texas?
Yeah, I'm actually in the country. I'm way in the country. I live out on the lake.
Your name is Keith.
So I'm way out.
Your name is Ken. And how old are you? How old are you, sir?
52.
Do you have any kids?
I have
Yeah,
four. I have 5 children. All of them are grown.
How old are your 5 grown?
Hey, they are 33, 28, 31, 20, 25, and I think that's it. Man.
Pixelated
That's
Paul,
4.
y'all out.
33, 28, 25,
Much
21.
love, Abba's child. Thank you very much, man.
27.
How many women?
1.
Oh, were you guys married?
Yes, ma'am.
Why'd y'all get a divorce?
I guess I wasn't the right one for her.
After
Right
5
intentions.
kids?
Man, I'm telling you, and guess what? I never cheated on her.
Now, this is what I mean when I say women are wrecking homes out here. And the statistics say it. I'm not saying it. Look up the numbers in the CDC. 80% of divorces are being initiated by women. You women are the home wreckers. You women destroy your families. And I'm glad all the kids are grown and made it out. But you, lady, whoever you are, wherever you are, you better believe your kids had it harder without their dad around all the time. Harder than they would have had it if you wouldn't have been around all the time. Statistically speaking, when kids are left with men, they do all right. With women, not so much. Your kids fill up the jails and where we lock people up, right? He said he didn't cheat. Pretty sure there could be some, what the divorce papers probably say is irreconcilable differences. What happened, brother? She started making more money than you? But I tell you what, I bet you those women in Kendra G's comment section didn't have anything to say about that woman who wrecked that home with 5 children in it. It was nothing but slander about how he's too old to be looking to rebuild. Go to the comment section. I ain't lying. Go to the comment section.
So why did she want the divorce?
We were young. Just what I think we were trying to get into the entertainment business at the time, and she fit the description of the big, yellow and all this, and it just fed into that energy, and so it wasn't the focus wasn't the family. The focus was, other things.
Do we know your wife if you said her name?
I'm not gonna do that.
Is she famous enough for us to know her name?
No, but I just wouldn't do that.
Okay. All right. So
Kendra, why would you even want him to do that? Like, why would you do that? You just seem so willing to protect the privacy of women when they come on this show. Guy, it's like, just tell us, because who cares about your life? What's her name? You always are you always respect the discretion of the women way more than the men. I don't know what kind of phone he's using, y'all. It's definitely a flip.
What kind of woman are you looking for now, Ken?
Well, I'm searching for someone who's into just building. I want to build. I'm looking to build generational wealth. I'm looking to have someone that I can trust in and don't have to worry about when I leave the room who else she's, eyeing down, this, that, and the other. There's someone I can trust and build with.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
Loyalty. Not being honest.
Okay. Yeah. Should she look a certain way?
Yes, I would love a black queen. As long as she's a black queen and she takes care of herself,
Okay.
Kendra's
Should she make a certain amount of money?
Kendra's literally falling asleep on the show. Look, y'all.
Be able to take care of herself and not have
talking
to.
To a man. Look like
if I
Kendra
leave
when talking
this
to
world,
a man.
she wouldn't have to worry about what I'm gonna do. She has enough hustle about herself, she can carry on with what I leave her.
Look, y'all,
But,
Kendra falling
you
asleep.
know,
All right, let's do that, Kendra Cam.
oh goodness, let me see how much percentage I have.
Oh,
Kendra.
Kendra's so
I
sleepy.
am honored and shocked at the same time to be on here. I wasn't expecting.
Kendra.
You on this walkie-talkie phone?
Yeah, I know. I'm the last guy that has what is this thing? Android.
We can't see
Oh my
shit.
God, boy, where did you get that
I
phone?
know it, man. It's terrible. Let me
It's
see.
like you under the water, child.
Under the
I
water.
am by the water. I'm right on the water, Kendra. I'm gonna have to probably step back. I don't know how far. See, this is on the back of my truck. Let me see. Let me take it down a little bit.
Slim the Major drop 35 says Big Bank take Lil Bank show sponsor. My ball. Let's get it. Much love to Slim the Major. Appreciate you, brother. We're sponsored, guys. I'll see you guys back tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow. Thank you, guys. That's 95. I'm tripping off that $5. We'll be back tomorrow. Thank you, brother. You're the new show sponsor. Appreciate you. Much love. Thank you. You're dope. Way to keep us rolling. Way to keep us feasible, my brother. You're a businessman. Let's do business. Let's get it.
Let me do that. Damn.
Okay. We see you, Ken. Okay, Ken, we got you.
We really can't
He
see
in the
you.
country in Texas.
I am in yes ma'am. I'm in near Dallas, Texas.
Okay. And when was your last relationship?
I think my last relationship was 3 years ago.
You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask when's the last time you was intimate with someone?
She's last week.
Last week, why are you with her?
No.
Why is it a no?
Because once again, I'm looking for someone to build with and look at someone I can trust. So just because you're cute, just because you got it going on like this, that, and the 33rd, that's not the interest. The interest is what your spirit's like. I think I was.
Y'all, this is proof. This right here is proof that Kendra G does not. I told y'all, Kendra does not understand men, and she doesn't even care to. And the common mistake that a lot of women like her make is they assume that men and women are the same. We're not the same. When a man has bodies, when he's single, that's actually increasing his value, enhancing his ability to hunt women. When you women collect bodies when you're single, it decreases your value. You become less marriageable. See, but Kendra doesn't like a world where men get to have casual exchanges like this, void of emotional hindrance. See, when women try to act like they got hoes, but every time a guy crack them and they crack the girl real good, she get emotional about it. She get confused, catch feelings. Like, guys, we're not like that. You can't ride the dick good enough to like make us like fall in love. Like you wrote it a special kind of way, and like now we like, oh, I gotta have her. Like a guy can hit a spot in the back of y'all shit, or I mean everything is in the front, or he could hit it in the front. I don't know, because really everything is in the front. But he could crack your shit in a way to where you in love. Guys, we don't have that. We could sleep with 10 women and come right back to our situation, not hindered. And I'm not saying that men should do that. I'm just saying that this is an example of Kendra G not quite understanding the differences in men and women. In that it's far more common for men to kind of have casual hookups than maybe even so women, because of those reasons that I explained before. One gains value through it, the other loses value through it. I think on some level Kendra G understands this. She just continues to rebel against it. But doesn't mean it's not true. Like, Kendra, you think that ever since you added the when's the last time you slept with somebody, you think that that's a gotcha moment for like, oh, you should be with that person, when that's not how it works for men all the time. Men have to hunt for every piece of ass that they get, and not all of these women check out to be wives. But we still, we still get the ass. Like, even if you're not a wife, we might still hit it because we put in so much work just to see if you was a wife, and then you didn't even check out. But this body's still right here, though. Y'all just don't understand men. Kendra, this is a reflection of how hard you work to not understand what men have to say about who they are and what they want in the dating market. And your reward is you don't understand men. And I'm glad that you're sleepy, because I know you're telling the truth. Because when a person is sleepy, the truth flows better, just like with alcohol. And this is good stuff, guys. Profound. We're learning about Kendra. Kendra don't like men. I've always known that. Kendra don't like men.
So, you slept with the girl because she was intoxicated.
Yeah, I was.
Ooh.
You don't have to explain yourself to her, brother.
But it's okay. It's okay.
Okay. So you think so?
I bet you y'all at least one time Kendra has gave up the poon and it didn't check out. She knows what life is. Kendra knows what life is. You better believe there have been times where Kendra G thought she was about to get cuffed. A guy came through. It was like, what happened to him? Happens to the best of women, Kendra. You're not exempt. You know that casual exchanges and stuff like that happen. You know that. Now, moving on to the feature presentation. I know it's a little early, but we have, well, it's not early. This is exactly how I planned the order to go in. It's a very lengthy call.
Hello?
Yeah, what's up?
What's your name, sir?
How you doing? My name's GQ.
GQ, where you calling me from?
I'm calling you from CT.
Connecticut?
Yeah.
What part of Connecticut?
I'm at Hartford.
Okay, how old are you, GQ?
I'm 35.
I'm from Connecticut.
Oh, where? I'm from New York, though. I'm from the Bronx.
I'm from Waterbury, Connecticut. Kendra G Singles, the dating app, is available now on iPhones and Android phones.
Oh, I've been out there.
Okay, how old are you?
I'm 35.
You told me that, I'm sorry. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm Aquarius.
Do you have any kids?
Yeah, I got 5 kids.
You really have 5 kids?
Yeah, I got 4 kids. I got one on the way.
You got a baby on the way?
Yeah.
Well, why are you calling me looking for somebody else?
Because I got a lot of love to give.
You're not with the woman who's pregnant by you right now?
Yeah, we together, but we looking for somebody else.
Where's she at?
She don't want to go on the camera. She right here.
Can she hear me?
Say hi. Say hi, baby.
Hey. I want to see her pregnant stomach.
Why would you want to see her pregnant?
Because I want to confirm that you got a girlfriend that's currently pregnant and she's okay with you finding another girl right now.
All right, hold on. Let me just show you the stomach. She don't want to see. I'll show you.
Wait a minute. Girlfriend, you can hear me? Can she hear me?
Yeah, she hear you. This is not. Listen, she on the phone with me though.
Wait. Can she hear me?
Yeah, she hear you.
Just tell me if you can hear me. Can you hear me? Yeah. You don't care that he's looking for another woman?
We looking for another one.
Holy cow. You know what? People wouldn't believe it. People don't believe me when I tell them things like this happen. So you're GQ Hartford, 35, Aquarius. You're a dad of 4 with a baby on the way, and you're looking for another woman to join into your relationship.
Much love, Slim the Major. Drop 15 more just to add on. We definitely got one hell of a sponsor battle. Much love. And shouts out to his lady. They're tuning in tonight. I hope I'm making you guys laugh and entertaining y'all properly. Shouts out to you guys. Do right by that man. That's a BLP warrior. You understand? Yeah, thank you. Be cooperative. Stay on his page. That's what we need. All right. Let's get back into the feature presentation. Now, I thought that this whole situation was inherently ashy. Of course, he's got like a woman who he probably doesn't even really value. That's not the point. His credentials aren't even the point. Let me ask Slim the Major's donation on there. It isn't even, we're not even here because of who he is. We're here because of who Kendra is. We're not here because of who he is. We're here because of who she is and who she continues to be. This does not quite take the cake. This does not quite take the cake of her shaming the guy who was essayed by a woman and she stole his seed. And Kendra literally said that any woman who believed him or dated him was a fool. She made sure she hurried up and deleted that video. That was actually her work. That was her obvious sign that she really has a problem with men. But this call for sure. And I like what O'Shea Duke Jackson, Theo Coop, and everybody else pointed out. She doesn't have this same smoke for the ladies. And if you go over at Theo Coop, shouts out to Theo Coop, by the way. If you go over to his show, he did a reaction on this. He used 2 unique archetypes where the women were basically saying that they had awful rosters, but Kendra was still supportive of them. But when men have muddy dating pasts, look how Kendra G decides to treat this man. Let's go ahead and spin the clip. Show's already sponsored. Let's continue.
How old are your 4 kids that are living?
18, 15, 13, 7.
By how many women?
5. 4. 5 now though.
So you have she's your 5th baby mama?
Yeah, I'm a Rolling Stone. Rolling Stone, you know.
Are you being serious?
I'm dead ass serious, yeah. There's people that know me, they know me. If they see me on here, they know what's up.
What do you do for a living?
Well, I just came home from the fast. But, you know, I wrote a bunch of books when I was locked up, looking to get them published. I got a story to tell.
How do you make money?
How I make money? I'm an entrepreneur.
What do you do?
I write books. I'm an author. I do a lot of things.
CASHAPP stopped the show. Rockout Publishing says, wasn't there a woman looking for a third? Much love to David Edwards. He dropped 50 on the show and just he tied the sponsor spot because Slim the Major is actually at 50 also. So it's between Slim the Major and David Edwards. David Edwards is in the top 2 of sponsors. Not to be fucked with. Much love, David Edwards. How you doing, brother? You splitting that sponsor spot with Slim the Major. How you doing, brother? I hope you're enjoying the show. $50 both ways. Okay. Much love to David Edwards. I gotta play that music. I gotta make sure that everybody gets the same routine.
Mama, there goes that man.
Y'all show him some
Let
love.
him cook.
Show David Edwards some love as well. Multiple show sponsors. I'm loving it. Multiple show sponsors. Let's come back here tomorrow and kick ass. All right, let's spin the clip.
So you sell books?
I'm in the process
love,
of
David.
doing that, yeah. Crossing over, yeah. But I already got 3 books written, typed up, ready to go. Just going to the right publisher, you know.
GQ, Hartford, 35 Aquarius, dad to 4 kids with a baby on the way, and you're looking for another woman to do what?
We watch the kids contribute to the household type shit.
That's a babysitter position.
Nah,
I'm
that's
not a motherfucking
that's no,
looking
we
for-
all
I'm not
contributing.
Indeed. I'm
We
not
all
Indeed
contributing
where
to
you
each
find
other.
people, employees.
We contributing to we contributing to the household. Everybody's contributing whatever way they could.
You just
know?
say you want a woman to babysit the kids.
Whatever. No, it's just a joke. It's a joke. And nah. Whatever her position may be, you know.
So this is the first question. What kind of woman are you looking for?
I'm looking for a woman, you know, a woman that respects herself, you know, that respect the program, and you know, whatever. Like I'm Like as far as career, if she want to work, she could do that. If as far as whatever, you know what I mean. I'm just looking for somebody we can vibe with.
I think that Kendra's a little bit uncomfortable with the fact that this man actually has control in this dynamic, and it's not a dynamic she respects. But she can't believe that another woman has come to agree with it. But Kendra, how do you think Future got to the many baby mamas that he's got? How do you think? See, your issue is you think that he's on the same chopping block as every woman who has 5 kids by 5 different men. You think that they should be desired on the same level because you believe that men and women are equal. Modern women logic 101. But you're wrong. Men and women are not equal. We're not the same. We're not evaluated the same in the dating market. Our mistakes aren't the same. The way when a man could have multiple kids by multiple different women, if he's financially secure enough, or even has potential to be financially secure, there might be women who still take a chance on him. Where that can be a death sentence, metaphorically speaking, for a woman in the dating market who has the same circumstances. Kendra believes that it's all equal, and that really because women are making money now, we should all just weigh it all out even though nature won't allow us to do that.
Chill with, have a good time with, and wherever it go from there, that's where it go.
What are your deal breakers?
I don't know. I just want to get to know the person. You know, personality means a lot. So I don't really got deal breakers like, oh, if you not this person, I don't want to deal with you. If you got this type of situation, I don't want to deal with you. I ain't that type of person. Like I gotta get to know you.
Should
See what's going on.
she look a certain way?
Yeah, beautiful, attractive. I should be attracted to her. Yeah.
Should she make a certain amount of money?
Nah, I ain't worried about that.
All right, should she let's do the Kendra Cam stand up.
What's the Kendra Cam stand
Oh
up?
yeah,
That's
Rockhound Publishing. There was a woman looking for a third. I'm just now calculating what you're saying.
Oh.
Turn that music down.
Hold on.
Living Amazing said he got me on the 50 ball, but I'll be back tomorrow. Much love, man. We appreciate your support, man. Anyway, bro. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Much love, man. Thank you very much. Let's get back into the show.
What's up? And I got all my hair and all that.
GQ.
Want me to peel off?
What happened?
Want me to take my shirt off? Or not?
It's not required.
Oh, all right. Nah,
Come on, bro. Sit down.
Like 7.
Okay.
That's my wife.
So so is this a poly? Are you looking for a poly situation? You want the woman to move in with y'all?
Nah, I ain't got no expectations. We just live life,
Deontay
fun,
Wilder.
Figuring it out as we go.
Could that new woman have kids?
Yeah.
So
Not too much.
You're currently
Not too
in a
much.
relationship.
Like one or two or something like that.
You
like
got
she can't be like with me, matching with me. Like that's too much.
I got, you know what? Let me ask this because the next question is, when's your last relationship? But you're in a relationship, right?
Yeah, been in a relationship for a while now. Yeah.
And I guess, when's the last time you had sex with someone? I mean, probably all the time.
Yeah, of course. I'm married.
He said, of course, he's married. You're like, probably all the time. So again, that was the first unsolicited piece of shade right there. You said, oh, you're probably sleeping with women all the time, but you were referring to just random women. He said, of course, I'm married. He's talking about the woman who he's dealing with. They might be looking for another partner, but he said he's exclusive with somebody. But of course, and I'm not saying he hasn't come on here the most respectable, but for you to just assume that the man is like, everything that he says is a lie, you're questioning him in ways you never question the women, and then you're assuming everything that he says is from a place of dishonesty. You've never pushed a woman this hard. This is why you women stay delusional, stay single. Y'all press the men, but y'all don't want to talk to each other and get real. It's always, oh, I see you, girl. Boop, 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 boop. Sound like a little chihuahua. Boop, 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 boop. First it sounded like boop, boop. Now all I hear is dog barking for some reason.
My dog died alone.
Cousins are telling me to ask you, what crime did you commit?
Rico. You go to Google me. I was on the Bronx
I'm
120,
here to
one of
tell
the
you right
biggest
now,
raids
we
they
don't
had.
care. Let me tell you something. We don't care.
Paperwork. I'm straight. My shit.
Bro, listen, nobody cares. Like, don't brag about being a part of a riot. That's popular. Okay? That's the problem. You guys get so macho, and then you guys forget what's cool. My bad. You guys get popular, and then you forget what's cool. You guys get macho, and you forget what's cool. Sometimes you get gay. Y'all be like, I'll knock you out and spit in your butt. I'll be like, is that supposed to be tough guy shit? Anywho, let's go ahead and get back into it.
Straight, like, I'm a stand-up dude. You know, I did whatever happened out there happened. I did my time, and I'm out. I'm home now. That's not even important. But yeah, I was heavy on the gang banging shit. Like, yeah, heavy gang activity.
Okay. 3 flaws you have to work on.
3 flaws. Oh, you want me to answer that?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I got a short temper.
Okay.
Maybe I could work on my patience. Maybe my delivery.
Maybe you say it again.
My delivery.
The delivery.
Yeah, my delivery. Like when I'm coming at people, maybe a little aggressive sometimes.
Wait a minute.
I could work on that.
I missed this. You're married?
Yeah.
Wait. I thought.
Kendra,
so you're married to the girl that's currently.
I know, Kendra. It's crazy when your bias is so loud. You're not even listening to the person who you're having a conversation with. Like, he said he was married maybe like 3 times, but I just don't think you could process it because you can't believe that his wife is going to allow him to look for other women to sleep with. These type of dynamics exist even outside of like a prison-based situation. These situations are get your passport. I'm telling you, Donnie's soft. I'm definitely not defending him. But he's definitely not trying to act like he's perfect either.
Currently pregnant?
Yeah.
When did y'all get married?
Exactly, squared away. At least he's got some level of self-awareness.
We got married. We've been married for a long time now. For a while now.
How long?
Couple years.
This is where it got uncomfortable.
Before you went to jail, y'all was married?
I knew her since I was 5 years old.
That's not what I asked you. I said, when did you get married? What's your wedding?
We wasn't married. We wasn't married when I first got locked up. No.
So you just got out of jail 8 months ago. How did you get out of jail 8 months ago and y'all haven't been married for? I'm so confused. When did you get married?
How are you confused? Like people never got married in jail. We got married as soon as I came home.
Well, I'm asking you. When
but you acting like there's not a way.
No,
like
you don't do that. Don't do that. The question is clear. When did you get married?
No, Kendra, I think he's right to be defensive at this point.
What the hell is even that?
Like he's right to be defensive at this point. Like, because he's probably familiar with the show. You better believe that the men who tune into this show, when they see you start to badger a man like this and you never badger the women and they always needed more, you're gonna strike a negative chord with people. You always shocked at why you getting cussed out. You always the last person to understand why. Kendra?
I don't want to answer that question.
So you're not
Next
really
question.
And that's his right.
I am married. I'm legally married.
Then why?
Also, when other women say they don't want to answer something, they don't want to disclose something, it's like, oh, okay, fair enough. But when a guy says he doesn't want to answer a question, automatically dishonest. That's usually true for the women a lot of the times. The women who be like not wanting to disclose certain things, you probably can assume the worst just by their vibe a lot of the times. This guy might not be the greatest guy, but he's not coming off as like he's trying to be somebody he's not either. think you don't like a man. I just don't think you like confidence no matter where it exists in men. And I'm not saying that I'm proud of this dude. I don't advocate for him. But he's not trying to put on. He's just what he is. He's been locked up. He's been real about that. He got a girl. She's okay with what he's been through. You mad about that too. That he got a girl that don't really care. You keep trying to bring her into it. She don't want to talk to you. Because she doesn't want you trying to convince her of what she's already convinced of. She doesn't want to get on the phone with you and you try to bash her guy while he's standing right there. Because she's just supposed to be cool with that, right? Because really she shouldn't even value him in the first place, even though she lives with him and has a kid by him. You wanted her to get on the phone and be like, you really dealing with this loser ass nigga? And you thought they were gonna have peace in their home afterwards? Jeez, Kendra.
Don't you want to say what year you got married?
Because I don't.
It's
Why?
not your business. It's none of your business.
We can't go to the next question?
We can, but why don't you want to tell me what's the big secret about the year you got married?
It's not a big secret. I just don't want to answer the question.
I want to know why you don't want to answer.
I think we focus on...
Kendra, I want to know how much money you gave the Nigerian. I know he got some money off you. Don't lie, Kendra. Don't lie. I know he got some money off of you. How much did you get him? Nigerians, one thing about them, they're going to get some money. They're going to get some money. So... how much did he get? Says we come on, because we got inquiring questions about you. We know you just lost a nigga, right? And we're all kind of curious because I want to know exactly how accurate I was in you losing that guy, exactly how I thought you would. I told everybody way before Tasha K exposed him, and I found out that the guy was Nigerian. I said, Kendra about to get scammed, y'all. Nobody wanted to listen to me. I was just a guy. I was just a guy on a mic then, right? I was just a guy on a mic. And I was like, Kendra messing with a Nigerian? I give it inside of a year. She better watch her pocketbook. I said that. I said that. Right? How much did he get? Come on. How much did he get? I know you gave him something. Now Nigerians can't be on the app. Okay.
The wrong thing here.
I want to see why something that is so simple to answer is being so hard. It's becoming so hard.
You used to get what you want. You used to get in your way. It's like, it's a simple question, so let's move on to the next one.
You're calling a dating show with a pregnant woman, and you got 4 other women you had kids with. You was in the feds on a RICO. You said you got out of jail 8 months ago, and the question is when you got married. That's probably the easiest damn question out of all the other shit.
I got married.
Now she's yelling at the man.
I got married 3 years ago. All right, next question. It's irrelevant. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's irrelevant. You worried about the wrong things. Like, is it that important? When did I get married?
Silence.
Nothing to say.
Nothing to say. Silence. 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 Now, I want y'all to see. This is the face of somebody who stepped into some shit, who started a conversation she wasn't prepared to finish, and this is her brain trying to process a proper response.
You are really dumb. For real.
Because what relevance does that have to do with anything? You think that you're gonna find inaccuracies in his details so that you can expose him as a liar. He's not lying. He's really married. You just missed it. You weren't paying attention. You're always asleep or hungry on your show. Just look at you. She's thinking like, what do I say to this nigga? Cause he kind of right. Like, he kind of right though. Like, She like, I really did need to bring it up though. Like, see? She's thinking like, why did I really bring it up? See, that's what I'm talking about. That's that shit.
It's not that important. That's what
That's
I'm
that
just trying to
shit.
tell you.
Got silenced on your own show.
You have to work on.
Don't ever get silenced on your own show, people. Bad way to go
I
out.
think I answered that question already. You asked me when I got married.
It's a fast way to lose credibility.
Tell me again your 3 flaws.
Like I said, I think I can work on my temper, my patience, and my attitude.
Why would a woman be lucky to be with your ass?
Cause I'm a catch.
See how she's talking to him. Look at the. I want all the men. If all the men who are wondering why black men are having issues with their women, why there's been such a controversial and conflicting thing between black women for the past 10, 20 years, it's because look how black women handle their men. What is like, you know how many ashy, crusty, non-respectable women come through Kendra G's show every single day? A plethora. And Kendra never treats them this way. Black men, this is what Kendra represents a reflection of. She's trying to hold down the sisterhood right now. This is common. I want all men around the world watching. This is how black men are being handled. This is how black men are being spoken to. Unsolicited. We're noticing this in our jobs. We're noticing this where we work. We're noticing this in Walmart. We noticing that Connor gets a way better attitude, way more agreeable. We get cold, short, abrasive profanity. White guys say, how you doing, ma'am? I just saw you across the room. Wanted to get to know you. Black woman be like, oh, no, thank you. Black dude, hey, shorty, how you doing, sister? You know, you looking good today or whatever. Nigga, I got a man, nigga. Bye. Bye, nigga. This is what we could just about expect, black men. They've been taught to not value us. Like is almost letting them off on something innocent. It's deeper than that, but I'm with you. But it's deeper than that in a sense of they've been taught to not value us, but they want to marry us. Why would somebody be lucky to be with your ass? It's like you've never spoken to women who come onto the show like this. And I get it. Men and women aren't the same, but everybody should be treated with respect, don't you think? Or maybe not. Maybe not when talking about a black man, right? Yes, anything goes when it comes to a black man. My bad. I thought it was a black man we're trying to defend.
You got to find out. You know, a lot. You could brag about, I could say this, that, and the third, but at the end of the day, in order to know why would somebody like me or fall in love with me, you have to find out yourself. All right. You raise your hand.
What part makes you a catch?
I'm saying just because people got like flaws or they got things going on in their life, I can handle that. That's my shit. I can handle that. You get what I'm saying? But that don't take from my character. That don't take from my charm. That don't take from whatever I bring to the table. You get what I'm saying? So you could be judgmental. Anybody could be judgmental of somebody's situation, but everybody got their own situations.
So GQ, what would be the benefits of a woman signing up to participate with you and your wife that's currently pregnant?
Growth and development, growth. Just growing together, living life, and just appreciating what's in front of us at the time. You get what I'm saying?
Wow. Well, is there an age range you want to date?
Well, I guess, like from, 29 to like 40.
Should she be in Connecticut?
Nah. No.
Well, You have to be on the Kendra G Singles dating app. Are you on the Kendra G Singles dating app?
Nah, I signed up though.
All right, let me show you what it looks like. What would your name on the app? Okay, your name is GQ. I'm quite sure GQ's taken. Do you have another nickname?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Big
Absolutely. Absolutely. This is certainly what black women are attracted to. I can smell that Kendra's intrigued. She wouldn't pick him. She wouldn't pick him. But I can tell she's annoyed that she finds things attractive about him. And it definitely not his roster. Certainly not that he's been in jail. He's not a bad looking brother. He's just silly. But he's not bad looking at all. Dark skin, which is certainly been in. And he's just not a bad looking kid. And he's got this calm, stoic thing about him to be somebody who's jacked their life up. He actually seems to be kind of in control of himself a little bit because she's giving him a couple outs to cuss her ass out. He didn't take it. You know, he waited till the end. But he was pretty collected the whole time. I was pretty impressed. Because Kendra was prying this man in ways she's never pried anybody on the show. I would have had to probably take it personal. These are the type of women a lot of women will secretly get smacked by. Black women will let you crack them, but then they'll shame you around everybody else. But really they're attracted because I told y'all when men have multiple kids by multiple different women, I already did the research about what a woman's brain does when she finds out that a guy is fertile. She wants to have his kids also. It's not the same as when men process a woman who is fertile prior to us getting there. We see that as a liability. We don't want to, we almost want to get rid of the young. That's not what our brain tell us to do. Y'all problem is you think that you're men. You think that we can be compared the same. You think that 5 baby daddies with 5 different guys is the same as 5 baby mothers with 5 different women. There isn't the same. One group of those people need to be paid for. The other group of kids, they are with the person who's paying for everything. Those kids who are with the person who's paying for everything, those aren't liabilities because they already had rights to the money. If anything, these kids took some of their money so that your kids could have some goddamn money. It's not the same. It's not the same. Somebody says, keep it a buck. That's a nigga. That's not a black dude. I understand exactly what you mean. We must make the differentiation. I'm with you on that. Like I said, I don't advocate for him. He's just on higher moral ground than Kendra in regards to this exchange. You know what I mean?
Okay, I'm going to check it in a second. All right, this is the dating app, Kendra G Singles. So make sure you download that. And you want your username to be Big Papa?
Yeah.
Big Papa.
No, you like saying that.
No, I don't. When I'm talking about Biggie Smalls, yes. I had a different nickname for you, but I wanted you to choose for yourself.
What nickname you got for me?
Big Papa.
What nickname you got for me?
No, it's okay. Big Papa is taken. We got Big Papa 0511 is taken. Do you have another nickname you want to do?
I don't know. You make up the name. I'll go with whatever you make up.
Okay, you want me to make up the name?
Yeah.
Pregnant wife just got home from the feds and 4 other women.
Well, why you so judgmental though? Why you like what you think? You hot shit or something? You think you hot shit because you cake up your face with a bunch of makeup and you got somebody else hair on your head with that stupid ass cowboy hat? What you think? You think you bad? You trash for real.
I'm trash.
You get up on here judging people, talking shit.
You got my show.
Now, didn't I tell y'all? This what I don't like about Pookies. A Pookie will try to like get with you, and they'll try to approach you, and then when you be like, nah, I'm good, they be like, Fuck you then, bitch. Tell all signs of a nigga raised by his grandma. Not a good look, brother. And I'm on your side in so many regards, but you just was trying to, you was just trying to like kind of get on. And now you like, you trash, really. It's like, nah, don't do that. Don't do that.
So let's get this
You
straight.
whack.
Let me understand this. Here's the deal. You know, I let him go for a minute.
No, you didn't. You gave him 1 second.
If you call my show.
Yeah, I know, only because you control the hang up button, bitch. It doesn't mean you have anything profound to say. It doesn't mean you even win the exchanges. That's why I'm glad Kevin Samuels never called any of your show. You called his. You would have tried to hurry up and hang up on him to be like, nope, I got the power over here. To try to sun Mr. Samuels, like, but you had to call his shit. He wasn't thinking about your little bullshit. You had to call his shit. And you tried to be disrespectful. Mr. Samuels checked. He did. He did. Mr. Samuels checked that ass. You wasn't ready. Then you went to your radio station the next day and was like, Kevin Samuels is not even married. Who is he to embarrass me like that? Really, the black women owe him everything? It was like, shit, this bitch is crazy. I was like, where do you...
Point blank, period. It doesn't matter what you say out of your mouth. You woke your ass up. You came to my page to call me. Sure.
Kendra, get some sleep.
Respectfully so. You're not supposed to like anything about me. I would be insulted if you did. I should be the opposite of everything you stand for.
Okay. Let me get out of here because when Kendra tries to be funny, it's mad cringe. And I'm good. Hope you guys enjoyed the show, man. It's going to be a short one. Because, again, I had to come in and address this situation with Kendra G and address this Pookie, who really I'm not that mad about. I really can't believe that male listeners still support Kendra G. If you're watching for entertainment value or looking for a date, that's one thing. But Kendra G shouldn't have any black male supporters. Kendra don't support black men. She doesn't rock with black men. She don't like black men. And she's mad because there isn't a $400,000 to $500,000 a year black man who's willing to be faithful to her while she's past her prime and has children that are frozen in refrigerators like something horrifying out of a goddamn horror movie. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. It's ThonLexy. We'll be back here tomorrow to do another one. Y'all be good, y'all. I'm out of here.